Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, no matter where you are watching from. I am Francois T, and it is great to be here. Welcome to the very first Spiritual Moments chat on Comment Below and Let Me Know. For the first time ever at Comment Below and Let Me Know, we are going to be doing some psychic readings. Very, very excited about this. I'm also very excited to say that I have my wonderful Sydney correspondent, Sarah, joining me this evening. Good evening, Sarah.
Good evening. Hello, everybody.
Yes, so love and blessings to all of you. Sarah will be helping me out this evening, and I very much appreciate it. If you would like to have a reading done this evening, then all you need to do is in the chat box, leave your name, your date of birth, your star sign, and the request for what you would like out of the reading. So if you'd like a general reading, or if you have a question or something you'd like to ask, feel free to go ahead and do so. Now, the next thing I need to let all of you know is that I don't personally use tarot cards. I allow the spirits to come to me and give me the answers. So I don't do tarot readings, but who knows what will happen if we continue to do spiritual moments chats. We may find other psychics that do use tarot cards. We never know what the future is going to hold.
Yeah, exactly. I think you were going to say anyway, but I guess I'll say it to reiterate the point. Little disclaimer, it is for entertainment purposes. So, guys, just have fun. Like, don't take it too seriously. Obviously, see what's said and it'll be interesting. But yeah, just putting that little disclaimer in there. Would you like to add to that, friend?
Yeah, no, just you said it right. Yeah, absolutely. We do have to put in the disclaimer that it is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah, let's have fun this evening. This is just it's a message. So what you do with it is totally up to you. But yeah,
It may resonate, it may not resonate. That's usually how it goes. So just go with the flow and see where you're going with all this.
absolutely. So if you are in the room, hi. Feel free to say hi while you're in the room, and we'll definitely give you a shout out. I feel like we've got a few people in the room, which is nice.
We have a few people in the room. I don't know if you want to just jump right into it. We have a few people that have sent their details.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I might go right into it then. So I'm going to start off with a request that I got from Victoria. So she has, oh, I'm sorry, I'm just going to get rid of that ding. So if you'll excuse me, and I'll just get rid of that ding for you. Okay, that is now gone, and we will have no more interruptions. Okay, so we have Victoria, 22nd of the 10th. I'm going to be reading this out in Australian dates. So the date first, then the month, 22nd of the 10th.
October.
Yes, 22nd of October. She's a Libra, and she'd like a general reading.
Oh, good old Libra, like me.
Yes.
Fabulous.
So Libra is an air sign. I've got some objects in front of me that I like to use. Reading. Okay. Let's see what's out there from tonight, Victoria. Okay, Victoria, the first thing that I'm seeing is that you have a lot of people around you that you make really, really happy. I'm seeing some spirits. I'm seeing someone with short grey curly hair. It's a woman. She's smiling at me. She wants me to let you know that you are loved. She's wearing a blue dress. She says that's of some significance to you. I can't tell you what exactly it is, but she's saying that you'll be happy about that. She's also telling me that what you're concerned about right now is actually going to work out for you. you will actually get an answer on a problem that you're dealing with to do with jewelry. It's interesting. A problem that you're facing to do with jewelry, and it's going to sort itself out. You need to stop worrying about that. She's showing me um, a, a young boy, like maybe around 7. Um, right, she's saying stick close to him. And she wants to let you know that she is nearby. Okay, all right, she's left. Wow, that was intense. I hope that helps, Victoria.
That
There
was
you go.
pretty intense. That was a very good message.
Wow, there you go. That was nice. Okay.
Before we continue, we just have a few people that are having problems with the connection and everything. So we'll just give it a little bit. Hopefully, everyone will be able to connect properly.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, we just had a few people, Lady Jazz and Tori, and that have had issues connecting. But I think everyone's sorting it out, so that's fine.
Okay. All right. If you do have problems connecting, try refreshing the page, or go click exit the page and come back to it. See if it makes a difference. Hopefully it will.
It seems like it's all good. All
Okay.
right.
Okay. Yep.
Shall we move on to the next one, or do you have other requests waiting?
No, that was the one request I had waiting.
Okay. Just if you didn't remember, guys, just leave your name, your age, your star sign, and your question or your general that you want touched upon, and yeah, we will get to you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So we have Esther here. So hi, Esther.
Hi, Esther.
Esther is 25 years old and a Sagittarius.
Yeah.
And Esther's question is about her love life.
Yeah.
So she said, my question is about my love life because it's a bit too wild and I don't know what's going to happen anymore.
Right. Yeah. And yeah. Whew. Definitely feeling something. Okay. Sagittarius is a fire sign, everyone. Fire sign.
Fine indeed.
Okay. Let's see what we've got here. So love life, it's a bit wild at the moment, a bit hectic at the moment.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah, a bit too wild at the moment. Doesn't know what's going on.
A bit too wild. Okay. Okay. Right. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay. So yes, I can see that there's been some issues. There's been some tension and some problems there. Um, it's actually yeah, I can sort of feel it. Um, okay. First things first. Sometimes it's good to just take a bit of a step back. Um, mhm. I'm seeing that you have some people around you. And there's someone in particular that's trying to help you in this situation. It's a male. Um, being told that um, don't be afraid to talk to people about this. Um, sometimes, sometimes you're not able to let people in that are trying to help you, but being told that they actually will. But wow. Um, all right. Wow, that's really powerful, Esther. Okay, so yeah, I'm being told that you've got a lot of loving people around you that are trying to help you, but you're having some trouble letting people in. Don't be afraid to do so. Don't be afraid to let people in and share what's going on with them. You know who you can trust. You know who you can talk to, and so I definitely would advise you to do that. Um, Maybe just take some time to yourself. I think that what I call me time, just having time alone, is very underrated, and I feel like you do need some me time right now. So if there is any way to take a step back, have a little bit of time for yourself, that would definitely help. Maybe have some time with a girlfriend, a good friend of yours, be it male or a female. But I'm definitely getting something about a male who's trying to help you, so be open to help, and that should help you out there. I feel like there's also an issue with security as far as the relationship is concerned. Don't be afraid to put yourself first and take those risks. I feel like you feel that you probably can't step away for some time to yourself, or step away and talk to someone else because it may jeopardize certain things. Don't be afraid to do that. I'm being told that everything is going to be okay. You just need a moment to take a breath and to talk about it with this male person who I'm guessing you know who I'm referring to. It's someone who's really trying to be there for you at the moment. So definitely talk to that person, and things will work out in the end. A problem shared is definitely a problem halved. Wow. Thanks, Esther. Um, and I'm sending a lot of love and blessings your way. I'm feeling, wow, a lot of stress over that one. Definitely, wow, feel that. Thank you, Esther. I hope that helped.
Yeah, Esther said, yes, that's true because there are not a lot of people in the world who experience this.
Yeah, very true. Very much so. So sometimes it's hard to, because people don't understand it, or for whatever reason we just feel like we can't let them in. Um, but yeah, good luck. Um, and if you are able, let me know how everything turns out for you. I do understand it's a sensitive issue though, so if you can't, that's fine. But if you're able, let me know how it works out, and but everything will be fine in the end. That I can promise you. Just be open to other people's help. Okay, whew. Just going to take a bit of a breath here.
Take a breath and just, take a little moment to yourself. Tori said that was I had to rewind and watch. I'm crying. Great job, Francois. That was
Oh,
my grandma. She died when I was 6, and currently I'm trying to get a hold of her engagement ring her sister has that was left to me.
wow. Oh, there you go, Tori. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, thank
And
you.
sorry, Tori also said, and if you get a chance, Francois, I'd love it. After everyone's term, of
Yeah.
course, you could see if a 22-year-old comes to you for me,
Okay.
is what.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Tori.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. If anyone else is here that does want a reading, as we said, just leave your name, your age, your star sign, and your general query or whatever you want, sort of, you know, read
Yeah.
about, and Francois will get to you. Esther said, I'm taking all the time I need indeed. Last 2 years were crazy. Security problems indeed, and talking to someone else. And one person is really doing his best, but he was always the biggest EO. I'm not sure what that means, Esther, but anyway, the rest.
Right. Yeah, so what I'm being told, Esther, is that this person who is trying to help you will be able to help you. Um, look, we do have to say, look, at the end of the day, what you get from the reading, you choose what you do with the information. But
Yeah,
that's what I'm being,
it
that's what,
may resonate, resonate, it may not, but if you
yeah,
do sort of take something from it, sorry, Esther hadn't finished typing. She said,
sorry.
oh, it just came up. He was always the biggest player in town, but I will take risks. Thank you so much. I loved you when you said you were Wiccan, but now even more. So happy right now you are gifted. Oh, that's so lovely.
Thank you, Esther. That is lovely. Yeah, absolutely. I can understand then, therefore, why you're having those reservations. Um, yeah, but yeah. Sometimes it's about taking a chance. It's not never easy to talk about relationships, especially when there are some issues there. I've experienced that myself. But yeah, let me know how you go. But thank you so much. I do appreciate any and all feedback, so thank you. Yeah, it's been a rather interesting night so far. So thank you very much.
Um, so I don't think Annabelle is here because I think she said she couldn't stay, but she
Yeah,
did request so that she can watch it back later.
no problems.
Annabelle Foster, 19, Cancer, and interested in knowing direction her life is heading and just anything else interesting, really. She's all ears.
Oh, wonderful. Okay. Um, just a moment there. All right. So, Annabelle, thank you very much for requesting a reading. Okay, so Cancer is a water sign. There we go. It's a water sign, which is lovely. So, direction for life and anything else that comes through. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a man with a moustache. Actually, um, he's actually being really funny. He's showing me a photo, like one of those really old photos, um, and in the photo, he's sitting there. He's holding a child, and he's playing in the background to a very old-fashioned radio. I'm trying to work out what it means. Okay, so there's some significance with a really old-fashioned radio. It's coming through. Oh, okay. Well, so there's a few things coming through for you, Annabelle. Okay, so next I'm getting a lady with uh, long brown hair. She's wearing a purple flowy dress. She's actually shoving the man aside because she has something more important to say. Um, okay. What's going on? Okay, so this person is someone who has recently passed. Um, and she's telling me that you found it really hard to deal with. But she wants you to know that she's okay and she's very proud of you. Okay. Wow, she's yeah, really proud of you. That's really lovely. I don't know who this person is, but she's really lovely. She's really beautiful. Beautiful spirit. Okay, as for direction, I'm seeing light. Um, so this could represent a couple of different things. It could be light at the end of a tunnel. Um, I'm so I'm seeing like that you are either struggling with something or working towards something, and that once you get through that struggle or that thing that you're working towards, whatever it is, everything is going to actually work out really well for you. You're going to have a really bright future ahead of you. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Really, really bright future ahead of you. But you're going to be very well respected. That's what I'm saying as well. Oh. Okay. I'm seeing a little boy. He's really, really happy. But I can't tell if the little boy is someone you know or if possibly it's a future child. But he's really, really happy. He's like giggling and waving his hands in the air. Possibly he's your child. Maybe. Wow. Wow, and it's gone black. Oh, goodness me. Well, there you go. That's what I saw for you, Annabelle. Um, wow, that was very positive. Um, so hopefully that helped. Hopefully that meant something for you, but it looks like you're going to have a really good future. Your life is headed in a very good direction. And yeah, saw a little boy, saw a woman who's very, very proud of you, and a man with a mustache and a very old-fashioned radio, and I don't know what any of that means, but hopefully it means something to you, Annabelle. Thank you so much for requesting the reading. Whew.
Awesome. That was really intense.
It was. It was really intense. Wow. Yep.
So we'll just remind Francois here to take a moment in between. Obviously, they are quite intense, and you're taking in a lot of energy to sort of, picking up this information. So give Francois a little second there.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it.
To have just a little mini rest. While he's having a little mini rest, how is everybody today? Hopefully everyone's good. We're glad that you've joined in tonight. What's tonight here in Australia, anyway?
Tonight is Wednesday, and do you want to know something very interesting about tonight? The date today is actually the 25th, and when you add 2 and 5 together, you get 7. 7 is considered to be a very lucky number.
Yeah.
It could be something special, maybe.
Oh, Esther is reminding Francois to drink some water.
Oh, thank you, Esther. I think I will do that. I'm still going to be here. I'm just going to switch off the camera for a second. I'm still here, guys. You can still hear me.
Having a little mini break and recuperating a little bit, which is good. Esther said was tired. No, Esther said I'm good now. Really was tired, but now pumped up. Thank you, and asking how we are.
Oh, good, very good, Esther. Thank you. It's been a positively overwhelming experience. So thank you. I appreciate it.
And Lady Jazz said, I'm awesome and the love heart. Been a really fun morning.
Oh, thank you, Lady Jazz. Much love back to you.
Yeah, much love. And to anyone else that's listening or listens back later, happens to join later, hope you're all good.
Yes.
Tori said, I'm still in a bit of shock. Lol. Yeah, it's a bit like that, isn't it, Tori?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Does she mean about the reading?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So sometimes, it can be quite shocking. Look, obviously, you guys, I have no idea what I'm going to see, what I'm going to feel, what's going to come through to me. But yeah, it can be a bit of a shock when you hear these things. Yeah, thank you for the feedback to everyone. Thank you very much for your feedback. It's been very interesting so far. The things
It really has. It's been. Hold on a minute.
Right? No rush.
Yeah. So we had Jazz having some issues typing it in the box. Messages weren't coming up, but she has sent me her request via Messenger.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Jasmine. Thank you.
So in a minute, we will get to that. Tori said, truly amazing gift, Francois.
Oh, thank you, Tori. Blessings. Blessings to everyone. You guys, thank you so much for being here and being open to the experience. I really appreciate it. This is something that's very different to anything we've done before. And comment below and let me know. So I appreciate the support and yeah, just blessings to everyone. Thank you.
Esther said, how often do you give readings?
This is the first time that I've given a reading like this publicly. I have done readings before privately, but it's not something that I look at as doing every so often. I don't say do like 3 a month or whatever. It just sort of happens when it happens. But yeah, it's been interesting when it has happened. So I've had a couple of different experiences in my life. Sometimes I've done readings like I'm doing with you guys, but obviously in private. I've had times where I've had really weird moments that I can only myself call a premonition, which was really interesting as well. And having those things become a reality was really interesting also. But yeah, it's certainly something that I'd like to do a lot more of, and that's why I decided to take the risk and give it a go, doing it here at Common Flow and let you know. And so far, so good.
And this is also like we can take this as a practice session for Francois, I guess, building up your intuition and sort of your psychic talents, I guess, is, yeah, for some people you do need to build that up and work on it and stuff like that. I used to do readings for people. I know, while we're talking about it here, that certain things in your life can sort of block your intuition, like stress or worries or anxiety, which happens to me at times. That's why I'm sort of not doing anything like this tonight. I'm leaving that all up to the boss man here, Mr. Francois. Do it all. Yeah. But I'm glad that people are joining.
That's the thing. I just wanted to say, so like as said, you've done things before, and tonight you're leaving it to me. That's my goal is I would like to do more readings, and I don't know, maybe we'll see how we go, obviously. But if this became a regular thing, I'm open to offering up even time slots for other people to come on, maybe even for a few minutes and do readings of their own during the chat as well. So we'll obviously see how it goes, but so far, from what I'm seeing, it's been a rather interesting experience. So
who knows, Francois? I may even get you to do one for me at one point. We'll see.
That would be very interesting.
Like, oh my goodness. Just a joke. We'll see how we go.
Yes.
So
Oh, sorry, just quickly before you read the next thing, I just wanted to make mention that in Australia, Australian Eastern Standard Time anyway, it is now 12:03 a.m. I like to call this the hour of power, midnight. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. Yeah, ooh, who knows what's going to happen. Got a few people in the room, which is nice.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
we do have. I'll get to the comments before, and Lady Jazz, we will get to yours, but I'm just going to read a few comments before we continue on.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll just take a moment to refresh anyway, so it's good to read some comments and then we'll get to them. Yeah.
Annabelle Foster said, I'll have to ponder about the significance of the man in moustache with the old radio. So specific, I'm sure it's very relevant. He also said, I definitely have been having struggles with some particular things that was very spot on, but I'm glad to know if I just push through it, I'll be okay. Or just push through, it'll be okay.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was seeing. So, yeah. Oh, good. Thank you, Annabelle. Thank you for the feedback. Look, you guys, honestly, I do appreciate getting the feedback. I find it, it's just really nice. I think from you guys.
Yeah. And I let them know if they felt comfortable leaving feedback in the chat section. I said, if you feel comfortable leaving feedback, go for it. If you don't feel comfortable leaving feedback, that's fine as well.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Esther said, because of all the chaos in my life, I stopped giving readings myself, but when I'm back, I would love to help if I can do anything. Esther, that's totally fine. As I said, with the chaos in my life, I don't do anything like that anymore. It's been a few years since I've sort of done things like that. And like chaos and drama and stress definitely does affect these things and make it harder to sort of tap into your intuition. So I totally get that. But, if you're ever feeling up to it,
Yeah, definitely.
everyone can tap into their intuition a little bit and get some lovely messages.
Absolutely, and I will say, just to put it out there, if anyone would like to talk to me about potentially doing a reading in spiritual moments, please feel free to send me a message. I'd love to discuss it with you.
Definitely. Esther said, if you want to, you really should go public with your gifts.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Esther, for that vote of confidence. I'll consider it.
Tori's saying to you, Esther, let me know if you read someone. I'm always up to it. I have a lot of people that can come through. Haha.
Yes. Very much.
Awesome. So. Well, Annabelle said, as for the woman, it could be a few people. There is my grandma who passed away a few years ago, and I have some regrets. I really wonder if that is her. If you have any intuition on that, let me know. So that was Annabelle.
Right. Okay, so Annabelle was the last reading. Yes. So I was seeing I wasn't seeing at least a stereotypical grandmother, so I don't know obviously what your grandmother looked like, but I was seeing someone around I would say late 40s maybe. So I don't know if that helps. But just whoever it was a very beautiful spirit. It was someone who had passed away rather recently. And when I say recently, I don't mean last week or last month. It could have been within the last 2-3 years, maybe 4. And just and it was really tough for you at the time. And but they wanted to let you know that they are watching over you. So I hope that helps.
Yeah, it's always good to sit on information, even if it doesn't make sense. I know a lot of psychics say this: if it doesn't make sense now, have a think about it, or sit on the information for a bit, or whatever, and it might make sense later on, or whatever.
Look, I can actually say something on that. I had a reading done about 4 or 5 years ago now, and a lot of what the person was telling me made sense, except for one thing. They were telling me specific details about a woman and her handbag, and I didn't know what this meant. I ended up having a discussion with my mum, and we worked it out together. It was actually someone who was part of the family that was living in Holland that they were referring to. Just sitting with it and talking about it to my mum, who I trusted, obviously, gave me that answer. So that didn't come to me right away, but it did in the end. So if you sit with it, you never know. Thank you. Much appreciated. Blessings your way.
And we'll just get to the end of it, and then we will get to Jazz. Oh, there's a lot of comments coming through. So, where are we up to? Lady Jess says, I would love to give some readings. I do mine really special. Esther said, very true. You must have peace in your head for best readings. Yes, I agree. And unfortunately, sometimes in life it's hard to have peace in your head. So, no, I get that. Yeah, Esther saying, awesome. So much paranormal gifted people are on the Francois family. Ooh, the Francois family. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
Francois family. Sorry for talking so much. This is really my passion in life. Don't even, no, no sorries. No sorries at all.
Totally not. Look, you guys, yes, I will do readings during the chat, but if you guys have anything you want to say about it, please feel free to. I'm loving this. So yeah, go for it.
Look, before I get on to the rest of the comments, we will get on to Jazz.
Yeah, no problems.
Jasmine, 11th of the 9th, 1999, and a Virgo.
Just a moment. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she would like to know about power and skill in her personally, and intellect and mental strength. So that's what it says. That's what she sent to me. So
Mm-hmm.
basically, I guess just her abilities and sort of what you, yeah, what you think about all that.
So what was it she wrote? Power, skill, and what?
So she wrote, Jasmine, 11th of the 9th, 1999, and Virgo, I would like to know about power and skill in me personally, and intellect and mental strength.
Mental strength. Yeah. Okay. No problems. Thank you. Thank you, Jasmine. Okay. So Jasmine is a Virgo, and a Virgo is an earth sign. Ah, very nice. All right, let's see what we have going on here. Seeing a lot of mental strength. There are a lot of mental strength. Um, wow. Yeah, like uh, uh, sometimes it's tough to translate what I'm seeing literally. The best way to say it is that I'm seeing so much mental strength that it's the kind that you wouldn't want to challenge you, because you're just so mentally tough and very, very, very intelligent. I don't know if you were on like a debate team or something at school or something like that, but I'm seeing a lot of strength and intelligence coming from you, Jasmine. Oh, and very how would you say that? Street smart. You know when to talk and when to remain silent, if that makes sense. Definitely seeing that. And I'm seeing that's going to be rather beneficial for you in the future, because it is one thing to be intelligent and mentally very strong, but it's another thing to know when it's appropriate to use that and when it's appropriate to pull back. And you know that, Jasmine. I can definitely see that in you. I can see that if you continue going down the path that you're going, that you are going to have a successful future, purely based on this strength alone. I feel like you're very resilient. as well. So despite the fact that you do know when to pull back and when to prove yourself, if you are going after something, you will, you'll keep going for it no matter what anyone says. And you won't allow anything to hold you back. And that is going to be fundamental for you in your success. If you keep going down that path, you will be very happy in life. Very, very interesting. Um, I don't quite know what you want to know about power and skill,
Can I just
but
add in, do you mind if I add in for Jazz here?
of
Because
course.
that Jazz is a very strong personality. Um, I think, and like I'm not going to add in for everyone, just little bits here and there, but I think Jazz is one of those people that I feel like, just from what I've picked up from you over time, that you're kind of one of those people that, and I think a lot of us here in this group and stuff in general are like this, but particularly Jazz. I think you're meant to be here for a very particular reason. And I see you talking about a lot of things that a lot of young people don't even think about, let alone talk about. Like, it's a passion to you. And I just feel like you are definitely meant to be here to do something very particular here in this life for you. I'd go, I mean, I don't know if you believe in angels and stuff like that, but I would go as far as to say that you are like an earth angel, or like maybe an indigo child or something. Like, I just feel like very specifically you do have a purpose here that is to bring people, like raise people's vibration. Like, that's just what I've picked up from you for a long time now. I really do think that you're here to help raise the vibration of the planet. I think a lot of people are, especially people like, I think people were saying on this chat here that a lot of gifted people seem to find each other, which I agree. A lot of people on this chat are people that are here for a reason, but I think Jazz, you're definitely here for a reason as well.
Absolutely.
So much to say, but that's what I'll say on that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's very good, Sarah. Um,
Welcome.
so there we go. Yeah, if you, yeah, as I don't know what you want to know about power and skill, but yeah,
I
hopefully,
think a lot of what we both said hopefully covered that enough. I think that maybe you doubt your own abilities at times, and
mhm.
you don't realize that you're actually a really special person with really special abilities. And just go. You know what? Just be who you are, because what you're doing already is perfect. Like, you don't need anyone to tell you that you've got all those skills. Like, you know that you've already got them, and you just need to just keep going with it.
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, definitely, completely agree. And I think it's a much better way of putting it than I did. But yeah, absolutely. Like, don't don't let anyone stand in your way. Don't let anyone make you second guess yourself. You don't anyway. You are very resilient, so just keep going with that.
Yeah.
But you're definitely on the right path. And yeah, and thank you for the request for the reading, Jasmine. And yeah, let me know how it works out for you.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, that was interesting. I think it's the first time that I've been asked to do a reading about specific traits.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was rather interesting. Thank you, Jasmine.
I'm glad that you sort of got some sort of feedback for what you wanted to know, Jasmine, and everyone else actually as well. We have a lot of comments, and I don't even know where we were up to, so I'm gonna scroll back and try and find the spot that we were at.
Take your time.
Um,
Francois will take his 1 minute.
yes, Francois, take you 1 minute. Where are we up to, guys? Let me scroll a bit. So Jazz is just talking about her readings that she does. I privatize a lot of my practical magic. Passive magic for me is only lucid dreaming and a little divination. Practice magic. Tori said, I don't think readings are my thing unless tarot cards are involved. I'm an empath. It's so strong at times that I have trouble finding when my emotions end and others begin. I'm exactly the same, Tori. Like, exactly the same. And when Francois and I actually first met, I started saying things that sort of tripped him out a bit. I was like, "So, are you feeling this at the moment?" And he's like, "How did you know that?" I'm like, "I'm a bit of an empath. I pick up on these things." Lady Jazz is an empath as well, empath twins. And um, you don't need tarot cards to tap into your intuition. Sometimes it's tarot cards, sometimes it's just being an empath and picking up things that way. Sometimes you can connect to the spirit world if that's your thing, like Mr. Francois here has been doing that tonight. Um, Whatever. There are many different spiritual gifts, and it's not always tarot cards. Tarot cards are very confusing.
That's true. Sorry,
Um,
I missed that comment. But that's true what you said.
you're good. You're good. Take your time. Annabelle said, "Sister would love a reading if possible." So I said I'd put that to you.
Oh, yep, just a moment. Yes, yep, that's totally fine. Yeah,
I'll just get to the other comments before I read that out. Annabelle
yeah.
Foster said, "Francois is in his element. Amazing."
Oh, thank you.
Tori said, "I just recently discovered what my gift is about a year ago. I thought I was bipolar and many other things. And then my friend who was with him, that I'm really glad you figured it out, Tori, because that whole spiritual path can be really confusing for a lot of people, and sometimes it's hard to figure it out all on your own.
It's so, so true.
I know.
I had something sort of similar. Not, I didn't think I was bipolar, but a few weird things happening. And then I finally met someone who was Wiccan and made a massive difference. So I can understand that totally for sure.
Yeah, Lady Jazz said, "This is amazing and so true," and several love hearts.
Well,
Annabelle
thank
Foster
you.
said, "So cool." Lady Jazz said, "I'm crying." Oh, Lady Jazz.
Oh my
Um,
goodness. Thank
Tori
you.
Fowler said, "I did too." Lady Jazz says, "There's not enough tissues." Oh,
Oh,
Tori.
blessings.
Annabelle Foster said, "Wow, Sarah, that was really great insight about Jazz. I have picked that up about her too." Oh, thank you. And
Yes.
Annabelle said, "I would like to hear your input if you have any about me, Sarah." Annabelle, I think you are just the funniest person ever. Like, I feel like you and I would totally get on in person because I feel like you're very similar to me. And I know that you're younger than me, but I just think you're like so full of life. I think that you struggle with things behind the scenes that you might not put forward at times. Um, I think you're really driven. I think that you're very, very passionate about things like the arts and stuff, which we know already because you have told us about some of your passions. But I just think it's a really, really passion and like a big passion for you because you can see how uplifting the arts and music and things like that are for other people and how it like helps them. So I love that as well. I can't give you insight into the stuff that Francois said. Usually it's personality based that I, other than anything else. But since you've been coming on the chats, I always thought you were like the loveliest person. You always put out the most like positive vibes. Um, if you do struggle at times and don't talk about it, don't forget that you can tell people about it. I know that you like to be the kind of person that maybe puts it aside and sort of helps other people out, but we're all here for you too. And I'm sorry that I can't give you much more because, as I said, I'm not can't do what Francois does, but yeah. Tori said, "Same for me, Sarah." And Lady Jazz said, "Completely understand and literally answered and ticked off every box, guys." So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, that's great. I'm glad.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you.
Um, Tori said, "I think my problem with connecting to the spirit world is the fear of my gift. I'm learning by myself. Lol, I have no idea what I'm doing." Oh my god, me too, Tori. I totally get that.
You get that,
It can be
Tori.
it can be a bit scary as well, and it's just a bit confusing. And what I found with my intuition is sometimes not knowing. how to just put it all aside and kind of just go with what you're seeing or feeling or hearing, and just kind of go with the flow in it, because your ego kind of jumps in and tries to question it, and you're like, no, that can't be right, that's completely wrong. I can't understand how I would even know these things or whatever. And so yeah,
absolutely. You're very scary.
Lady Jazz says, I understand what you mean, Tori, and I went through it so much. Esther said, this is so special. I will come back in a sec. Have something to do. Hope you are still on. That's fine. You've probably come back by the time we even got to that comment.
Probably.
Lady Jazz says, remember that the universe can guide you. I spent a lot of time in the elements and allowed myself to understand the concept of power and responsibility, but also time to ease in before I really used it.
Yeah.
We have Mock Rock here, Mock Rock, and they
Hi,
just said hello.
Hello. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you. Tori Fowler said, I do it without knowing I'm doing it constantly. Wow, guys, we have so many comments.
Hey.
But we're almost there. Lady Jack says, a lot of it at first for me was being in my feelings, and it developed into empathy and becoming an empath. Lady Jazz, I think you were already an empath. You just discovered that. It took you a bit of time to discover it.
Yeah.
Control over your powers comes with control over your life and mental state, said Lady Jazz. Mockrock is asking a question that I'm not sure is related to this.
Okay.
So if you want to check that out, let me know.
Yeah,
But
sure. Okay. Yeah.
Lady Jazz, if you understand how the universe works and the great divine, you can tap into your powers at will. That is very true, Lady Jazz. As I said, sometimes stress and anxiety and things happening in life can sort of get in the way of that, which I know it has with me at times. But every now and then I do come out with some really good insight when I can, hopefully. One second, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
That's okay. Just some technical.
Sorry, what?
I said just some technical issues, guys. Go on.
Tori Fowler said, my life and mental state have been all over the place since I was about 4, so I doubt that will happen. Lady Jess says, however, I still haven't got control over my visions and lucid dreaming, and I don't know how I've tried. Anyone got any advice?
Give it time, Lady Jazz. Don't force it.
I know we're lucid dreaming. Sorry. Oh my gosh. We just both have so much to say, so we just step over each other. You go first.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so Lady Jazz, definitely give it time. Don't force it. I know that this is gonna sound like the most annoying thing you can hear, because it was to me too, but honestly, it will happen when it's meant to happen. And again, I can't reiterate enough. I know that's annoying to hear, but it's actually true. Once you just let it happen, when it's the right moment, it will work out for you. Lucid dreaming is a very powerful experience. Thank you for bringing it up. I really appreciate it. Go ahead, Sarah.
I know that there are practices that you can do before bed to help you get into the mode of lucid dreaming. I can't give you an example right now, but I know that there are, and look it up on Google or something, but I know that there are certain things you can do before you sleep that will help you get into the state of lucid dreaming. For visions, I wouldn't force it too much. I think that some people are meant to excel in some gifts and not so much in others. It will come to you if it's meant to. If it's not, it's not. But, sometimes these are things that you can't force. You need to just wait and, do what you're doing and maybe come back to it or whatever. And if it's meant to happen, you know, you're meant to more. It'll happen over time. Um, Tori Fowler says, I was about to do that too, Francois. Lady Jazz says, it will happen. I believe in you. I know you're a soul of good. I think that's to Tori.
Yep.
And okay, so Annabelle did ask for a reading for her sister, so I need to go back up.
Yep, no problem.
Okay. So sister would love a reading if possible. Her name is Olivia.
Olivia?
Yeah, 28 years old, and a Cancer.
Mm-hmm.
She has had a lot of issues in her life. Would love anything about her life direction and health, or just anything.
Okay. Well, hello, Olivia. I don't know if you're watching or not, but if you are, hello, and thank you, Annabelle. Now, the Cancer sign is a water sign. Right.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Sorry, Sarah, and what was the request?
She just said that Olivia's had a lot going on, you know, a lot of things that have gone on in her life. Sorry, I need to find the comment again.
Yeah.
She's had a lot of issues in her life, would love anything about her life direction and health, or just anything.
Yeah, okay.
So life direction, health, or anything else that comes to you.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Olivia. Sorry about the issues that you've had to face in your life. I do get the sense that they have made you stronger for going through them, but that doesn't make it any tougher, any like less tough to go through. So I am sorry that you had to go through that. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm thinking something really helpful. I'm seeing a resort. Now, I don't know if this means anything to you, but to be specific, I'm seeing a waterfall, and a pier, and like lots of like rocky areas that you can walk on. So yeah, so sort of like a beach resort, but a place you can stay at, I'm assuming. And I don't know if this is a place that you've been to, or a place you want to go to, or a place that you will go to, but it's coming very vividly into my mind. I'm feeling really happy about it. So I don't know if you saw me smile, but I'm feeling really, really happy about this. Oh. Oh. Okay. Right, okay. Olivia, I'm actually seeing you having something to do with this resort in your future. Now, I don't know what that is, but I'm actually seeing you have, as I say, literally something to do with this resort, whether it is that you work there, you go there a lot of the time. I don't know, you may have a job where you meet clients, so you might meet clients there, I don't know, but you're going to have a lot to do with this place, which is very, very interesting. I'm seeing a lot of happiness as well, a lot of calmness coming into your life. Very much so. Like I'm seeing, yeah, you being very calm, very relaxed. You're doing constructive things while you're there. So like you might, let's say you might be meeting a client, you might be working there. I don't know what it is that you're doing. So you're doing something constructive while you're there, but at the same time, you're very content and very calm and very relaxed. So I'm seeing a very happy and calm and relaxing future, which is really, really nice. Yeah, I'm getting this sense that this is exactly what you need. And it's coming. It's not too far away either. Oh. Um, I'm sorry. Um, I'm seeing two little girls. One has like pigtails on that side of her head. She's really happy, and another one with a ponytail at the back. And they're wearing matching like overall dresses. If that makes sense. I don't know what you call them. It looks like an overall, but it's a dress. Yeah, they're really happy. So I feel like this is connected to because they're coming through. Like I was not getting a general sense of people until now. It's rather interesting. And I'm acknowledging the name Simon. I don't know what this means, but that's just come to me now. Acknowledging the name Simon. This could be a first name, a last name, or a middle name, but something to do with Simon. Just give me a moment. Oh, okay. So you're going to meet someone in the future named Simon, and he is a great guy. I'm not learning whether or not it's a relationship or a friendship or whatever, but he's going to be a great person in your life. So I'm getting a Simon, and I just need to acknowledge that. Well, there we go, and that's yeah, we're fading out now. There you go, Olivia. I hope you enjoyed that reading and let me know how it goes for you. But certainly from what I'm seeing, a very nice future ahead. A little jealous of that, actually. Looks pretty good. Wow.
Okay. No, that was really good, and hopefully Olivia took something from that, or maybe it will make sense later on.
I hope so. Blessings, really. Yeah. And all the love in the world. Sorry about everything that you've had to do with up to now, but the future's looking bright, honey. So mwah, big love and lots of blessings. Thank you. And thank you, Annabelle, as well.
Yeah. Um. Okay. Look. So the chocolate factory hunter did say, "Am I going to be a billionaire?" But don't know if that's a question that can be answered. Um,
Well, did Chocolate Factory Hunter just ask the question, or did he
just
give you?
ask the question. That's it. Just that.
No, I'm gonna need a little more than that, Chocolate Factory Hunter. But
Look,
thank.
I'm going to say that it's not exactly likely, but if you do want a more of a future kind of finance, maybe I don't know, anything kind of reading, leave your name and your age and your star sign and your question, and we can do that um, instead of just that question.
Yeah,
In the meantime, Francois is going to take another just quick little break because it does take a lot of energy doing these.
yeah. Thanks, Sarah.
You're welcome, and we're both taking the time to hydrate now. So if there's anyone else on here that wants any kind of reading or has anything more to say, has anything they'd like to add, if you'd like to give Francois a little bit of your intuition about him, go ahead. That
Feel
would be
free.
quite interesting. Or, you know, me, if you guys have anything to say about us that you think we might need to hear, that would also be kind of cool.
Absolutely.
But no pressure. Yeah, but no pressure at all, guys. No pressure at all.
I hope you guys have been enjoying it and having a good night. We've been going longer than an hour, which is really nice. So I didn't know how long this would go for this evening, but
But it's been good though.
I'm getting a very positive sense at the moment.
So we've got a few more people that would like a sort of a second follow up to them.
Okay, I'm still willing to listen to their request. Yeah.
Yeah. So Tori Fowler said, if no one else wants a reading, I'd love a second one? Question mark. And Jasmine said, can I have a reading on my past? I'd like to see what my past was like. I'm unsure because I'm in foster care.
So, Jasmine, I want to clarify before I go there if you are referring to your current life past or are you talking about a past life? If you could clarify that for me, that'd be great. Yeah, look, normally I would prefer to stick to doing one reading per session. But yeah, I don't know. Do we have time for me to do another reading or not, Sarah?
Sorry, what did you say?
Do we have time for me to do follow-up readings or anything like that?
I think, I mean, we are planning to possibly do another chat like this.
Mhm.
So maybe people can sort of hold on to their questions, their extra questions and stuff. And I mean, it's totally up to you, but yeah, if they hold on to their questions and that, we could get back to people about more questions or queries in another chat.
Yeah, I agree. I love the enthusiasm, guys. So don't get me wrong. Thank you very much. I just feel that, yeah, we don't want to do more than one reading per session. Yeah, it's a lot to take in just having one. So sit with that one. But if you want another reading, we are doing another chat on, I think it's on Sunday. I'll have to check that out and get back to you with confirmation. But we are definitely doing another one. And it's not too far away. So bring your questions over to that one if you've already had a reading. But thank you for the interest though. I do really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think you know, we also need to remember this is like, you know, for example, like a professional psychic would have a set time and stuff like that. I feel like your readings are more like little bits of insight. So like it's not going to be covering a full range of things or go for a long time. It is going to be that little short bit of insight, which is enough at the moment.
Yeah.
And as you said, like hold on to those questions, hold on to those things, because there definitely will be other chats coming up where you can sort of come back and, you know, have
Yeah.
more.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, whilst I do sort of want to limit it to one reading per chat, it still would be one per chat. So, you know, if you come to the next one and you want another reading there, I'm more than happy to do it at the next one. And then if we have a third one, you want another one there, that's totally fine too. It's just within the actual time that we have in each chat. I just like to keep it to one. So you've got some stuff that you've learned tonight. Take some time to sit with that, and yeah, and then we'll pick up with another one for you next time. But again, thank you for the interest. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, so Tori's just reiterating the fact that she hers was short and she missed it hearing it live. She had to rewind.
Oh,
So I
goodness.
guess that's why she wanted a second one. But as we said, like, you know, you're definitely not going to miss out in, you know, upcoming chats and stuff. I mean, that's totally up to Francois, but you're definitely not going to miss out in upcoming chats if
No.
you want more guidance or more, you know, answers or anything like that. So
Yeah, definitely not. No, look, I can completely understand where you're coming from, Tori, and I'm sorry about the issues. I heard there were a couple of people that were having technical issues earlier, so I understand that. But yeah, definitely not. Please come along to the next one, and I'll make sure that you're in the room when I do your reading next time.
yeah, sorry. Just
I
reading the
know.
comments.
No, you're good.
Um, Esther said, oh no, Jazz said, I'll try and make Sunday. Esther said, Sunday, I'm here. And
Yeah.
also said, costs a lot of energy channeling multiple people and going back and forwards messes energy up. So yeah,
Yeah, that is it.
thank you for being understanding. That's totally true.
Absolutely. That is the other side to it, like for you guys as well, but also, yeah, for me. So thank you.
Yeah.
Uh,
Lady Jazz was saying, how about an after show or host if you guys want? And I said, sounds like it could be good, Jazz, even just to hang out. And Jazz
yeah,
said, yes, I'll set it up after the show.
sounds great.
So that will be good. If you aren't joined to the Facebook group, Francois will tell you the details, but that's usually where we post about after
Yeah.
show hangouts and chats and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So facebook.com/groups/CBALMK. We just ask that you tell us your YouTube name, just because we don't want any spammers in the group. But yeah, definitely. It's all your behind the scenes stuff, would comment below and let me know. Like, seriously, guys, we're posting there every day with updates of things to do with the channel, but also stuff that's going on outside of the channel. So there's, yeah, it's basically, I'm calling it your VIP behind the scenes access going into the group. So yeah, come along and join us for sure. Facebook.com/groups/CBALMK. Yeah, and if you guys wanted to request readings and you, for whatever reason, can't make it on Sunday, feel free to send me a message. On Facebook's probably the best way to do it. Yeah, and let me know. But hopefully, yeah, you guys can. And some of you said that you'll be able to make it on Sunday, which is great. But if you can't, I completely understand. And I'm still happy to do a reading for you as long as you let me know.
Definitely. We have Jake here, and Jake just says hi.
Oh, hi, Jake. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you.
Lady Jazz says hi, Jake, and Jake says, Lady Jazz, what's going on here? So we've just been doing some general readings here tonight, Jake.
General readings.
Yeah.
It's been quite a good night, quite a good evening.
Jake says hi, guys. Hi.
Yeah. Hi, Jake. Thank you for being here.
And that's the end of the comments so far.
Hey. All right, guys. So what we'll do is we'll probably wrap it up soon. And then, as Jasmine says, if you want to go ahead and host an after party, that'd be fantastic. And I might come along for a couple of minutes to the after party. That'll be fine. But yeah, I just want to say thank you very much to all of you that came along to this chat. You know, without getting too emotional or showing any bias at all, this chat means a lot to me. The spiritual side of my life and life in general means quite a lot to me. So it just, yeah, really humbles me that you guys came along tonight and that you did request readings. Thank you so, so, so much for that. This is something that I would love to continue to do, and my intention was never to just do it as a once-off. I would like to do this kind of thing regularly with you guys. So certainly, if you'd like to see more, let me know. But we will do another one on, I do believe it's Sunday, but I do want to confirm that before I tell everyone that it's on Sunday, and then suddenly it is not on Sunday. But yeah, and so I'll let that load all the way. So yeah, just once again, I want to say thank you very much for that, because it's great doing show chats and everything else that we do here at Comment Below and Let Me Know, but this, I feel, is something else altogether. And I do understand that not everyone would want to come to a chat like this, but for those of you who have, and who have been so open and we're happy to get a reading and then give me the feedback and all that, this has been a fantastic experience, you guys. So thank you. Thank you very, very much. If you are interested in potentially giving a or more than one reading at a future spiritual moments, in a future spiritual moments chat, please leave me a message at some point. I would love to talk to you about it. And yeah, I certainly have an open mind as far as bringing in some other people to do readings here and there throughout our Spiritual Moments chat. So if you would like to come on board with that, certainly contact me privately and we can discuss that there. Is there anything else that I left out, Sarah, that you'd like to?
I don't think so, no. No, it's been good.
Yeah, it has been. All right, you guys, so I'm just going to get that date for you. I do apologize. I'm having a bit of a slow connection here, but be able to get to the date very quickly. Okay. This one. Yeah, it is. Okay, yeah. So it will be on Sunday, you guys. So Sunday night, 11:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we'll do another one of these spiritual chats. And, this was halfway through the week. So the next one will be the start or end of the week, depending on what you view Sunday as. So it'll be a nice way to wrap up the weekend anyway. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Blessings and love to all of you out there. And yeah, I hope to see you all. If you can make it to the after party, great. And if not, I hope to see you all on Sunday. But until then, as I always say, make love and not war, and give someone you love a hug today. And just thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here tonight. Really, it's been an amazing experience. Thank you very much. And I do want to thank Sarah. Before I forget, before we have to end the chat, thank you, Sarah, for everything tonight. You've been absolutely wonderful reading all those comments. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I definitely would not have been able to do this without you. So I very much appreciate it.
You know, guys, I'm always here for the fun. So
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Lots of love. Big hugs from me to you. Blessed be. I'll see you all soon. Bye.
bye.